Hey guys and gals, this is going to be an incredible YouTube crash course to take anybody from 0 to thousands of subscribers and beyond. So I truly feel like I've cracked the YouTube egg, which is ranking, watch time, engagement, getting subscribers, views, likes, and all that. So what I want to do is go over this course and just be talking, but I'm going to start from people that are starting from 0 and are ready to blow up. All right. So when you're starting a brand new YouTube channel or you're small, the most important thing that you can do is first pick your audience. Put your keywords for that audience in your description and in your channel tags. Make sure your channel art is also really good, right? After you've made your channel art great and you've figured out who your audience is, it's really important to do incredible keyword research. I'll put a link to my keyword research here. And when you're doing your keyword research, you want to start out finding easy to rank for videos in your niche. And then you want to just become very consistent with creating these videos. Best that I've heard is do at least 3 videos per week for 2 to 3 months, okay? Now, if you can put out quality videos every day, that's better. Because see, when you start a new YouTube channel, you have to build channel authority. Because even if you make great, incredible videos, but you have a brand new channel, you're not going to have any authority in that niche. YouTube isn't going to rank any of your videos, or what happens is they rank it and then it just drops like a rock. So before you get your first 100 subscribers, what you're going to be trying to do is just becoming consistent with putting out YouTube content. Now, what I actually recommend to get your first 100 YouTube subscribers is create good relationships with a whole bunch of other similar YouTube subscribers that are in the same spot that you are. You can find these people on Reddit, Facebook. You can just look up newly uploaded videos in your niche, and if you find channels that are similar to yours, comment on their videos, like their videos, and then after you do that a couple times, comment on their channel and be like, hey, I would really like to support you in the future. Why don't you subscribe to my channel? I'll subscribe to yours, and we can help each other out. And you just do this until you get your first 100 subscribers while remaining consistent. Once you get your 100th subscriber, you're able to get a custom URL. Make sure you get that custom URL right away, okay? Because once you get that custom URL, then you can start building links to your YouTube channel, okay? You can do it before you do that to build authority, but once you get that custom URL that really matters to your channel, then you can start to drive a whole bunch of links to it, and you'll be able to rank even faster, because YouTube is just like Google in that it's created by the same company. They have similar algorithms, right? And the fact is that YouTube is actually a lot easier to rank for than it is in Google. And it's because they haven't quite put all the crazy, insane stuff that they've put into Google, like RankBrain and BERT and all these updates, into YouTube. Might happen someday, but I think right now YouTube is working. It's like their little step cousin experiment, and they just aren't going to try and screw it up that much. They're definitely cracking down on spamming and things like that, and backlinks don't do as well, but you can still get a whole bunch of embeds for your videos to rank better. You can also still just get lots of people commenting and liking, right? But now we're going to talk about how to go from your first 100 subscribers to your first 1,000 subscribers. Now, like I said in the beginning, to get to your first 100 subscribers, you have to remain consistent. You have to really create a whole lot of conversations on YouTube and get people to come to your channel and subscribe to your channel. You really have to force people. After your first 100 and you get your custom URL, now you're going to build authority to your custom URL. And you're going to do this by buying embeds, backlinks, and all that sort of stuff. And you're going to also create what is called a syndication network. This means that every time that your video gets published, it's going to get syndicated all throughout the web. And all those links, all right, are gonna be well built up by now because you're being consistent. You're putting out content at least 3 times a week. You're focused on your one audience to begin with, or you're finding your audience, right? It's okay to still be searching for your audience. And what you do then is you just shotgun a whole bunch of different content and different keywords and different niches. And then you see which ones gets you the most views, the most engagement. And then you double down on that. But in order to go from 100 to 1,000, it's better to have a really targeted niche, because when people get that notification that they're subscribed to your channel and you're constantly putting out content that they're interested in, then they're more likely to comment, to engage, to boost, to like your stuff. But if you're putting out bunches of random stuff and they're not interested in, they're probably going to get that notification that you put out a new video. They're not going to watch it. They're not going to like it. And they might even unsubscribe. So being consistent to get to your first 1,000 subscribers from your first 100 subscribers is key. You want to be very engaging. You want to be practicing getting better on camera, creating better videos, putting more effort into your editing. Okay. All these things are going to help you for the long run. Now, once you get your custom URL, you can actually do a lot of cool things, but I would recommend doing this to start ranking your videos. Okay. So once you get your first 100 and you're trying to get to your 1,000, I would create the best content that you possibly can on the niche that you've already figured out is getting you a lot of traffic, right? And then once you do is you do YouTube SEO on the video. So you optimize it to a T. You make everything as best as you possibly can. And then you're also going to buy embeds for that video. I'm talking like $10, $20 maybe. And you're going to throw it at that video, at your best videos, the ones that you think are incredible or the ones that are already taking off, right? Once you get those embeds on that video, then you're going to pay YouTube like $2, $2.50 a day, okay? Or less, whatever your budget is. Just give it a little bit of a boost where you're actually targeting real people in your niche with your videos, okay? Because once you get the embeds, you get the actual real people watching your stuff, and you're creating siloed playlists, right? You can even just run traffic straight to your playlist, which is also really powerful. And this is really going to give you that upper hand to get to that 1,000 subscribers. And if you do this routinely, right, and you work on your thumbnails, you work on your video retention, and you get as much watch time as you possibly can, and you're doing your due diligence for keyword research. So how to get to your first 1,000 subscribers? It all comes down to consistency, having a system, putting in that extra off-page SEO, and as well as just creating incredible content. So once you get your first 100 subscribers, you're gonna find a certain niche, a certain area that is definitely getting you a lot more traffic, right? And you wanna double down and try and make more related videos for that niche, because YouTube is already saying, okay, he's an authority in this. So whenever you put out more content in that general area, you're gonna get more authority, more ranking, and you're gonna double down, okay? And you're gonna make as much money as you can in that niche. Whether it's getting your channel monetized from that, finding an affiliate offer and creating videos and linking in that, or just getting a tons of exposure. So how do we do the ultimate YouTube SEO, the ultimate YouTube ranking, okay? What I've figured out is first you have to optimize your video before you upload it, okay? You just go to like properties on the video and you put your keyword in every single part of the video before you upload it. And then you do that same thing to your thumbnail. And you create your thumbnail based on what's already ranking. You just model it off what's already ranking in the top 3 spots where you want your video to go. Same with your headline, okay? You want your keyword as close to the beginning of the headline as possible. And then you kind of want to just see what's already ranking and kind of copy what is already working. So if the top 3 are saying, you know, 3 best tips or new 2020, then you kind of want to merge all of the top 3 into your title because you know that already works for YouTube, right? Next, you want to make sure that your description has all your keywords in it. as well as your description is linking to your channel and linking to the playlist that your video is going to go into. This creates authority, creates backlinks, all that good stuff. And then you're also going to make sure your tags aren't too crazy. What I've been told is you're only supposed to use about 7 tags. Be really clear, okay? Use long tail keywords that you might be able to actually rank for in them if you're not going to use the 7. But you don't want to confuse the bot about what your video is about. You want to be very clear. That way it'll get put in the right area. Once you've optimized your video and you've uploaded it, as soon as you upload it, you want to share it to as many places as you humanly can. So don't Google, but look up a YouTube video called Syndication, Creating an IFTTT Network. This is a syndication network so that every time you publish a new video, it goes everywhere. Now, there's some black hat YouTube SEO techniques where as soon as you post a video, it gets shot out to like hundreds of thousands of 2.0s, like Twitters, Tumblrs, bloggers. And what this essentially does is it tells Google that your video is going viral, right? So you can do that if you feel like it. You have to pay some money, probably somebody on Fiverr, or you have to set up a very intricate system. But if your video is getting a lot of social signals, we know that it's going to rank better. Also, what you can do is you can buy embeds or backlinks to your embeds and have them put on high authority websites. This is another way to rank your video high in YouTube. You can go to Fiverr, buy a bunch of embeds, have them put everywhere, make sure that they're on high authority websites. You don't want them on junk websites. It's not going to do anything for you. These are some black hat ways to rank your video. The next thing you want to do is as soon as your video is put out, you want to watch it from start to finish, okay? You want to like it and you want to leave a comment on it. The next step that you can do to take this even further is log into other Google accounts that you may own, other Gmail accounts, and comment on these videos as well in other YouTube personas. Comment and watch the entire video up to 85%, right? So you're not a little bar at the bottom, and then you pull it back and you let it play again. And you do this 3 times per YouTube persona. If you want to not sit there all day, what you can do is you can go to the playlist that the new video is in. And in the playlist, there's going to be a little button that says loop. This is going to loop the playlist to play over and over, all right? If you have multiple YouTube personas doing this, you're going to get a ton of watch time, a bunch of comments, a lot of likes, and this is really going to tell YouTube that your video is doing really well. Now, there's some people that say you're supposed to have different servers or different proxies or different IP addresses log in and do this. I don't know anything about that, so that's up to you, but it tends to work, especially if you have different accounts. Make sure you have different names on the accounts though, because it looks a little spammy if it's your name commenting every time. It'll look kind of silly. So once you get those first initial good metrics on your video, then you can go and start to do even more incredible stuff, like get the embeds, get the watch time. But you can also just pay YouTube just a couple bucks a day. Sprocket, this way. Pay YouTube a couple bucks a day to boost your video to your target market, okay? Make sure you're not just going worldwide, because then people are just gonna click off and it's gonna screw up your entire work that you already did, making sure that it has a good high retention, a good high engagement score. So you want to boost your videos to real people that are in your niche, that are looking for videos like yours. Once you get all these embeds, watch time, click-through rate, views, that's how your video is going to rank organically. Now, there's 2 ways that you can do this. You can actually create the video, right, and not publish it, but run it with ads. And you can make a whole bunch and you can split test which thumbnail works best, which title works best, what video parts people watch and then drop off. And then once you know you have a good killer video, then you can take it from unlisted to listed, right? and then you boost it. Now that's a bit too much for me, but going forward, if there's really high keywords that I want to target, I might try that tactic. But what we're talking about right now is ranking for hard keywords. Now, if you don't want to go through all that work, you can always still target the really easy to rank keywords by doing really good keyword research and then just kind of creating your own backlinks on your own website and not spending any money, as well as find forums that have related niches. Make sure you're not spamming forums, but that you're actually providing value and then linking to your channel, linking to your videos. So in a nutshell, being good on YouTube comes down to a few key factors. One is your channel authority. This is something nobody talks about, it seems like. But if you take your YouTube website and you put it in Majestic, just use the free version, it's gonna give you your domain authority for your YouTube channel. Now, if you're putting out constantly good content on a religious basis, then you're gonna get more authority naturally. Okay, if you build backlinks to your channel, if you get tons of paid ads or just views or people clicking to your channel, you're gonna build a lot of authority. If your channel goes viral on the internet, you're also gonna build a lot of authority. So the first factor is channel authority. Build your channel authority. And you can do this by having one niche, having really good tags, really good description, and then having a lot of traffic go to your channel. Or at least a lot of social shares, a lot of engagement, and then also backlinks. And you can even embed or iframe your channel on high authority websites, and you'll be able to rank it even higher. Next are your videos, okay? Your videos are definitely the most important part, the quality, I mean. But you can also just make kind of janky affiliate videos and rank for long tail keywords all day, every day, and just put thousands of them out there. That's what a lot of people do, and that's fine. They also find products that are about to come out, and they basically make videos all about it before it comes out. It's called like launch jacking or something like that. That's okay too. But for me, I'm trying to make really good content, build a way to have passive income by creating videos on YouTube and getting monetized, as well as doing affiliate, as well as selling my own courses and my own products. So that's what I'm trying to do. Whatever you're trying to do fits you best. But if you want people to subscribe and like your YouTube videos, you have to edit them very well. You have to add music. You have to have different scenes come in and out, and you want to keep it as engaging and entertaining as possible. Even if you're doing education videos or how-to videos, which are very popular on YouTube, you want to make it as engaging as possible, as clean as you possibly can, and have the most badass stuff going on in it, I guess. Especially if you can get people to watch your video all the way through naturally, organically, then all your videos are going to rank. So basically, creating great content is number one. Number two is creating great content for a specific audience. Okay, let's talk a little bit about this. So if your audience is passionate or curious or is already all in on what you're talking about, they're way more likely to watch your video all the way through. It's called intent-based marketing. You figure out what their intent is, what they're passionate about, and then you make videos answering their questions, not just creating spam headlines and videos and keywords, but actually giving the best result to the searcher's intent that you possibly can. And people are going to be more likely to watch your video because you're actually helping them. You're actually putting content out there that answers their questions that they're trying to solve right now. So if you can do that, that's key. That's one of the most important things that you could possibly do, is to find your audience and then over deliver for said audience. Over deliver so that they love everything you put out. They become subscribers. They like all your content, and it can become natural, right? So those are the most important things to growing your YouTube channel. It's consistency, making great videos, building channel authority in a specific niche, and then just staying consistent. You have to have what's called market stamina. You have to be putting out YouTube videos even when you're bored of making YouTube videos to keep growing. You can take breaks. You can tell your channel and your audience that you're going to take a break for a while, but then you have to come back with fire. Okay. And then one more thing is charisma. You can make all the video game videos you want, all the education videos you want, but if you're not charismatic, if you're not being yourself or an authentic person, people are less likely to connect with you, less likely to look up to you or look at your videos as something they want to keep watching and they want to hear your story. If you can be a real person on camera and look people in the eyes, then you're more likely to make those connections, to have people subscribe and to be related to. I mean, think about it. How many creators do you know that sometimes for no reason you're just thinking about like what their life is like in the stupidest way possible, or even TV actors, or people that you've never met in person but you have this strange connection with? That's because they were charismatic. That's because their character was relatable for you and you are thinking about them. But what if your market audience, your target audiences are thinking about you and wondering what you're doing? That's so much more powerful than if you're just putting out really bland, blah, 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 buy my shit videos. So those are the keys to YouTube. Again, you can make crap, or you can try and build a legacy that'll last forever that you're proud of. So that is my YouTube crash course. Be sure to buy my course, evergreentactics.com. And it basically takes everything I just kind of talked about, but I show you over the shoulder how to do it. I go way more in depth on YouTube SEO, YouTube monetization, ways to make money as an affiliate for YouTube, and just how to become a free creator, creating the life you love. Thank you for watching. Peace.